I'm live with Cyber Reload.
Hold on.
We are live. We are live on the internet. Okay, there go the notifications.
Hey, bro.
Hey, homie. We are live with Cyber.
I'm gonna.
Josh
I have
G.
To go here. I have to.
Yo,
go to the
yo,
pharmacy
yo.
and buy my inhaler. And
Doc
I'll
Holland
be
Daisy.
back in 30 minutes.
Okay, I'll
Good
see you in 30
morning,
minutes,
May.
brother.
Yep.
Brop all day. Ding.
Ding,
Doc
ding,
Holland Daisy.
dong. Ring a ding, ding,
Got
ding,
my
dong.
dings.
Ring, ding, dong. Ring a ding, 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 dong. Hello, everybody.
Michael Hasky.
Michael Hasky.
Hi, Nay.
What's up, Michael Hasky? How's it going, Michael Hasky? Michael Hasky, Michael Hasky, Michael Hasky. I've got some kafefe, Michael Hasky. Kafefe. I've got some kafefe, Michael Hasky.
Doc Holland Daisy. I hear the ding and I come a-running. Dominic Leo. Good morning, May.
Some kids are doing a blackout challenge on TikTok and another kid
Michael
died from
Hasky.
it. Stop.
Not much at work getting it
If
done.
it says challenge,
Doc Holland Daisy.
stop. You're an idiot.
Marley says good morning.
Guess what's so cool about challenges? You ain't gotta do them.
Josh
Yeah.
G.
Teach your children well,
Beautiful
folks.
Friday over here, and it looks even better in your woods.
Teach your children well. Right? Teach your children well. I hear the ding and I come running. Dominic Leo. Dommy Dom Dom. Hello, Dom. Not much at work getting it done. Michael Hasky. Marley says good morning. Hello, Marley. Hi, Marley.
Doc Holland Daisy.
Beautiful Friday over here, and it looks
Stupid
like even
challenge
better.
man.
We had a bear come through, the same bear come through again, and I got it on video this morning. Quick little shot of the bear from this morning. Was actually a really good view of him for a second. Okay, it's not gonna. I've got my turn off.
Dominic Leo. My nabor, she though juice on my car.
There's the bear again, walking through the yard, chilling. There you go. That's a better shot. That was this morning, about an hour ago. Pretty cool, man. We got freaking bears in our neck of the woods here. That's what's happening here. That's what's happening here.
Doc Holland Daisy. Whoa. That's awesome, bear.
Okay, so no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody.
Patrick John Welder. Hey, Nay. So Elon is predicting mankind is coming to an end. Something you predicted way before him, LOL. Josh G. Very good news.
TikTok
Dominic
tar
Leo.
Josh Richards compares
Black
Andrew
bear
Tate's
likes
comments
picnic
to female
baskets.
creators, saying men are trash. Okay, whatever.
Mike Keeney. Good morning, Nay.
All right, no law regarding cannabis. Dude, I guess an Uber driver picked up food for somebody and ate their food and left them a note. I guess that's hunger today, huh? I don't know. I wonder what that's all about. I'm a DoorDash, not Uber. I wonder what.
My bag. I get this. Now I know you noticed the fry's gone. My drink to the top and everything intact. But again, my fry's gone and a damn note in it. Open up the wings. The wings is damn
Enoch
8,
YU
y'all.
Beaslin 420
The damn
Torres.
note reads, I'm sorry.
These
I
demolition
ate your
crew
food.
can suck a hairy
I'm
bag of
broke
dick, son.
and hungry.
Good morning,
Consider it
son.
like you're paying it forward. I'm quitting this lame ass job anyway. Be blessed.
So what I'm saying is, if you're that hungry, why wouldn't you take all the meat off the bones, you fucking idiot? You're going to eat somebody's chicken bones and not eat all the chicken off those bones? I can't stand people who eat chicken wings like this. If you eat chicken wings like this, you're wasting them. Look at all that good meat on those bones,
Josh
folks.
G.
What are they even thinking?
That's funny, isn't Elon been barking that we are down globally in birth rate and that
What, you
we're
think you just take a
underpopulated?
bite out of it and throw it on the plate? Man, you got to clean those bones until there's no meat left on them at all. That is how you eat a chicken wing. And if you eat it any other way, you're doing it wrong. Okay, just so you know, you're doing the wing eating wrong. You got it wrong, and you need to come watch the show so you can learn how to eat a chicken wing correctly. You eat all the meat, okay? You don't leave the ends on. You bite that off.
Doc
You take your
Hollandaise.
teeth and you gnaw every little
I agree,
grizzly,
nay.
every little
Clean them
grizzly piece
bones.
of meat until that bone
Enoch
is
YU Beaslin,
pure
420
bone
Taurus.
and nothing else. That is
Right,
how you eat a
bro.
chicken wing.
Eat that shit like a pro.
Dude, you put that whole thing in your mouth
Josh
and
G.
just suck the meat off the bone,
I
and then you
ate
have just
the
a bone
bones.
left. Take
Who
the ends,
remembers that
chew
KFC
those,
commercial?
get the marrow, eat it all. And if you're not doing that, you don't deserve to have chicken wings. You're a waste. You know, there's some hungrier person out there that would have eaten all the meat off. I can't believe that guy's claiming he's hungry and he didn't even finish the meat off those bones. That guy wasn't hungry. Oh, he wasn't hungry. He's just being a dick. So, no
Drewski
law.
956. WTF, I never get a notification anymore,
Okay,
bro.
Drewski, I don't know if you're actually going to hear me when I tell you this. I tell people this all the time. So listen to me, okay? I have 6 channels on YouTube. I have 6 channels on Facebook. I've got a Twitter account. I've got, I'm also broadcasting to Telegram now. I broadcast to Twitch. If you want to get notified, bro, follow across all of my channels, across all of the platforms that I broadcast to. It's not that hard to do. You'll get a notification, man, if you're following me on
Dominic
everything.
Leo.
As I highly recommend you
Suck
follow
that
me
meat
across
off the bones.
Twitter too. Follow all my accounts, man. Twitter notifications went out too that I'm live right now. If you're following at Truthier News, I think it's Truthier now, is promoting the show. Every time I go live, man, you'll get a notification and sign up for notifications on Twitter. So when I put out a tweet, you get notified. When I go live, you get notified. That you can't trust YouTube to tell you, bro. You can't trust Facebook to tell you. I'm telling you guys, this
Enoch YU Beaslin,
is how
420
we
Taurus.
subvert their subversiveness.
Follow all
Cheers.
platforms, son. Doc Hollandaise.
Ducky Allen Daisy.
Cheers. Mike Keeney. Good morning, nay. Enoch YU Beaslin, 420 Taurus. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, etc. James McGill. Cheers, nay, and everyone.
Oh, yeah. That's cool seeing that bear this morning. I love seeing a bear across the yard, man. I was outside when I spotted him with the dog, by the way. You guys don't know the whole story. It's kind of funny. I'm always looking for bears, you know, and there were 2 huge deer out in the yard this morning. One of them was an 8, well, they're both 8-pointers, but this one 8-pointer was huge. Biggest 8-pointer I've ever seen in my yard. Beautiful. I got him on video.
Doc Hollandaise. I would love to invite you and Iceman to our food truck in Tampa on Tuesday if you guys can make it.
No, you know, he works during the day and I can't take off, bro. I got to stay here. But thank you for inviting me. I do appreciate that.
James McGill. That's funny, LOL. That's not good. You gotta look for bears with across the yard.
So I took Rogan out this morning because I knew those 2 bucks were out there, and I put them on the leash, and they were just crossing the creek when him and I came out, and he was cool. He didn't even like pay him much mind. And then we went out in the yard, and I was out there with him for maybe 2 minutes, and I looked to the left at this hedgerow right here, and I see right in that little space right there, I see this big stump foot, and I see another stump, and it just stops. And he was on the other side of that hedge, and he was watching us through the bushes. And I was like, come on, Rogie. We went right inside the house. I put him in. I went and I grabbed my phone. I said, Mom, the bear's here. Got my phone, and I took the video of him as he crossed the backyard. Awesome. He's like I'd say he's 275, pushing 300. He's not really big, but I'm pretty sure it's a male.
Doc Hollandaise. Heard that, brother.
I don't know. It could be
I wear the
female. It could be a
Triage Oil
smaller
t-shirt
female.
sometimes on the truck, and I tell people all about you. James McGill. Yeah, you got Yogi Bear over there.
Yeah. On the truck, and you tell people about us. Oh, thanks, Doc. I appreciate that.
Paul H.
Anybody in the Tampa area,
Pioneer
I always tell them
/ trendies.
about you. So anybody that's in southwest, southwestern, or I should say central western Florida, go visit Docky Hollandaise at his food truck on
Josh
Tuesdays.
G. You ever think bears and gators dish it out? Enoch YU Beaslin,
why have
420
food trucks?
Taurus. Roggy looks like a mini cub.
Why have food trucks suddenly gained so much popularity? Can I just say this? They're fucking disgusting. I don't care what kind of food you got in there. There's a truck sitting outside, unrefrigerated, exposed to mice, rats, roaches, ants, you name it. And I don't think those 4 tires are enough to keep insects and rodents out of your food trucks that smell like food, whether you've got food in there or not. It's just not clean. Dude, when you are a worker on a construction site and all you have as a choice to eat is a food truck, hey man, I got you. I've eaten off many a food truck before. Don't get me wrong. I'll get a wrap tuna fish
James
sandwich.
McGill.
Absolutely off a food truck.
Right.
I've done it many times. Absolutely. When there was nothing else around. But they're bringing these food trucks. They're making events out of food trucks now. And I just want to know, what's the popularity with food trucks? It's disgusting. My neighborhood hosts Food Truck Friday. They have 2 different food trucks come in on Friday. And I'm like, I'm not
Big
interested in
Merc
eating off a
83.
truck.
Hey, gang.
I don't know what kind of rodents have been crawling around in that truck all night last night. You know, it's not a refrigerated truck. It's not sealed. The truck's not sealed, hermetically sealed like a refrigerator is, and food is kept in there. I'm just not interested. It's a turnoff for me. You know, I like I said, I understand if it's if it's the last resort, you can't get food anywhere else, and a truck pulls up, you're like, oh, good, man, get me something off this truck.
James
But
McGill.
people driving
Wow.
right past perfectly good restaurants
YU
with
Beaslin,
refrigerators and
420
sealed
Taurus.
and sprayed for bugs
I
and all
doubt I've
that.
had the pleasure.
They drive right past that to
Enoch
go to an
YU
event that's
Beaslin,
hosting food
420
trucks.
Taurus.
I just don't understand
Think
why you would.
asterisk.
What's the thrill of getting your food off of a truck? Can somebody tell me, please? I understand the mobility of it.
Jersky
I understand the
956.
mobility of it. You can put a truck wherever you want.
My
Oh, that's
city
great.
just
Okay.
created a food truck
Great.
park that has like 9 food trucks
It's not
that
enough.
pull up at night. There's basketball courts, volleyball courts, and playgrounds for kids. Josh G. It's trendy and costs about the same as
It's
fast
trendy.
food, so maybe they justify something made by hand. Same
It's-
price versus fast
It's
food.
trendy.
Same
I love
price.
this. It's trendy, bro.
Dominic
You got that
Leo.
right.
Deer like Salt Lick. Josh G.
Yes, they do.
Ick though. I see what you're saying. James McGill.
Right.
They're great out
Yeah,
front
you're
of the club.
drunk and you walk outside of a bar and there's a food truck there with cheesesteaks, dude. Dude, I'm totally getting me a cheesesteak.
Big Merc
Oh,
83.
absolutely off a food truck. But
When I
you're
was younger
drunk
kid, we would go to
walking out of
Nogales,
a
Mexico,
bar.
and get the carne asada tacos the guy would cook off at the little hot plate on the side of the street. Delicious.
I'm in a
But it could have
neighborhood
been
where
kept.
everybody's got a refrigerator and
James
their own
McGill.
kitchen and their own food, and they're
Right.
literally get in their car and drive up to the clubhouse of my neighborhood to go buy food off a fucking
Enoch YU
truck.
Beaslin, 420 Taurus.
It's the
I
height.
think it comes down to it being very convenient to
Yes,
people on the go.
it's the height of convenience
Jersey
and laziness.
956.
It really is.
If it was
is the
cat, you
height
were
of
blessed, Merc.
convenience and laziness. I mean, you got it right, Enoch. You said it before I could say it. You said it. It is the
James
height of
McGill.
laziness.
Yeah, that's silly.
It could have been cat. No, you weren't eating cat, bro. Come on, you're silly. Cat's gamey. Okay, let's take care of this situation.
James McGill. Because it looks like a really nice neighborhood you live in.
Do you know what I bet has happened before? I bet
Jersey 956.
that once, at least one
Some
time,
food trucks make
once
the
in the
best
world that
turkey
this
leg
has
dough.
happened, somebody was
James
smoking a
McGill.
bong, and at the bottom of
Are
the
you still
bowl
playing frisbee golf, or did
was
the bear scare you
a
off?
seed. Hell no, I ain't going out in that yard anymore.
Dominic
And
Leo.
a seed
Food truck with food
fell into
made
the
the night
bong
before.
and sprouted in the bong
Doc
water.
Holland Daisy.
I bet you
We got
it's
turkey leg
happened
Tuesday.
before. That's all I'm saying. I bet you that at least once in the history of mankind,
Big Merc
a seed
83.
has fallen through a bowl and
Put enough
gone into
chili
a
powder
bong
on it,
and
and you want to
sprouted
take
in
us
the bong water.
asterisk.
I bet. I
James
would
McGill.
love to see it happen. I'm
I
looking
bet.
in here and I see something that looks like a seed.
Josh G.
I'm like, dude, that would be so
I'm
cool.
trying to
That was
convince my dad to open
seed,
up
a
a food
cannabis
truck
seed and start
because of
growing.
how much money they take in.
Dude, my food truck topic today spurned much conversation in the chat, and I'm taking full credit for that. It is awesome. We talk about
Doc
food
Holland
trucks and
Daisy.
everybody's blowing up.
We don't keep the food on the truck. We buy everything fresh every day.
No, but there's food in the truck. So there's food odor in the truck. And if you don't sterilize it completely, it's going to smell like food. And animals are going to be attracted to that. They're going to be crawling all over that freaking food truck. Inside it, outside it. Oh boy, man. Mice are tenacious, bro. If they think they smell food, they will get inside that truck. They will leave little poopies. Little mice poopies. Anyway. If you think your food truck's secure, I think you might be mistaken. But then again, I don't know. Maybe they've redesigned the food truck. Maybe they're putting them in like more secure
Jersey
vehicles.
956.
Oh, dude.
Roaches are the worst.
I wouldn't even know about a roach, bro. Roach can do anything. Roaches can do anything, bro. They're like super
Doc
fucking
Holland Daisy.
superhuman animals.
We deep clean it, brother.
Superpower.
Never seen
superpower.
any signs of rodents.
They can flatten themselves out and crawl under just about anything.
Enoch YU Beaslin 420
YU Beaslin?
Torres. Those damn ratatouilles.
Rat tattooies. OG. Running low G on the OG. What? I'm sorry. I won't say that again. It's kind of stupid. Oh, my words can be so painful sometimes. Okay, so we do have some things to talk about. There's been some newsiness going on in the news today. And one of the things that I saw, which I just thought was fantastic.
AK Master _
and
Roslin
amazing.
907. We survived it without the vax. I remember you were the one telling people that everybody needs to vaccine. What a clown. Doc Holland Daisy.
I'm a clown? I mean, I should leave people like this in my audience, but I don't feel like undergoing verbal abuse. I'm sitting here trying to have fun and get high with my friends. You know, I don't want to argue. I'm not here to argue with you guys. I just want to get high with y'all. You know, you come in here and you
Dominic
call me
Leo.
clown. Why? Because I
Free you
said
eat hot
something that
dogs, and the
saved
FDA allows for
millions of
Rottingham
lives.
certain amounts
Oh
of
yeah,
hot dogs.
how many lives have vaccines saved around the world in this COVID epidemic? Millions of lives have been saved because of those vaccines. Just because you anecdotally didn't take one, that's on you, bro. You know, whatever. I'm not even going to address it. I'm smarter than you. What can I say? No law regarding cannabis. Let's smoke, guys. We'll call this one 420 in Newfoundland. I'm being tricky. Cheers. So, and I wonder if that DoorDash thing was fake.
Doc Holland Daisy. Let's get high, bro.
Like, all you'd have to
That's
do is
on
just
him.
write a note and claim that it happened. I mean,
Doc Holland
maybe
Daisy.
it didn't happen.
Cheers.
That'd be an easy enough TikTok scam to pull off, you know? I think. That is tasty, tasty, tasty.
Joel
Oh
Froggy.
my God, the OG Kush. It's
Hello,
crazy.
Nay.
I'm setting it aside though. I think I'm gonna grab some cherry pie. It's been a while, and it's not here. It's like it's on the desk over here or something. Oh, hey, Rohi.
Paul H. Just caught released a red Admiral butterfly listening from sick bed.
I almost didn't find it. I love the way I labeled it. That used to say JH, Jack Hare, in blue. And I just took black and I put chair, P, and an E. And I don't know. I'm creative. I think that's creative. I love it. I also love this. So I might be getting a little loud here, so I'm going to go ahead with the sound. You guys can't see out there anyway. And the bears already visited us twice in the last 24 hours. So,
Doc Hollandaisy.
Unholy Rome.
Loved that video you did for Unholy Rome.
Please share it around more today. Please retweet that video of Unholy Rome, guys. I would love. He loved it. He said, "Dude, brought a tear to my eye." He tweeted that. So, you know, he's a guy, and when I told my mom about him, she's like, "Oh, he's the one that calls himself a communist." And I'm like, "Yeah, he's a communist." I said, "But let me show you what he does for people." And then she watched the video, and it, you know, she felt it, bro. She was singing along to it. By the time we got through, she was really, it's made her feel good to see when people do nice things for other people. My mom is down with that, you know, and the fact that he calls himself a communist wasn't enough to stop her heart from feeling good, you know. It's good because she's from the old school, bro. You know, she was taught horrible lessons. You know, she was indoctrinated the duck and cover generation, bro, you know. When she got married to my father, the name of the credit card always went in the man's name of a couple. That was the
cherry pie strain, did you say?
Yeah, cherry pie strain, exactly. That is what I'm smoking. Would you like to see it up close and personal?
Doc Hollandaisy. I felt it too, man.
You felt it
good.
Too, really? Got a leaf on there, but even the leaf is frosty.
Zolitl Tlaloc XTC.
Frosty AF.
Yes, please.
You guys like the cherry pie, huh? It looks sugary, doesn't it? Like cherry pie should.
Zolitl Tlaloc XTC. Lovely.
Okay, here, let me help you out.
Zolitl Tlaloc XTC.
Let me help you out here with the...
I can smell it from here.
With the magnification. You need to get magnification if you want to get a proper education. When you're hanging out with Trendy Nays Nation and you're getting really high, take vacation time. What? Nobody's even rhyming like that anymore, Palsy. That's old school, Palsy. Do we like, folks? This is what's in my bowl. A little bit of that cherry pie for my soul.
Enoch YU Beaslin 420
to
Taurus.
Make me rock and roll. Why am I
Sweet.
rhyming?
Cherry.
I need to stop rhyming.
P.
Stop rhyming. If you guys want me to brighten it up in here a little bit. Oh, it's the wrong camera. That's why. There we go. Isn't that nice?
Dominic Leo. Nice. Big Merc 83. Unholy Rome 3 is good people.
Dude, Unholy Rome 3 is... you can't even put it into words. The sacrifice that guy goes through to do things for other people that he doesn't even know them. He doesn't know these people.
Download Twitter or visit twitter.com and search at Nays Garden, at Nays Garden Show, at Truthier News for the full podcast experience. YouTube channel at Truthier News on Twitter.
Truthier News? That was funny. Rogan, why are you so cute? Why are you so cute? Why are you such a cute boy? Will you come here and tell me why you're so cute?
James
Will
McGill.
you come here and tell me why you're so
Sounds
cute?
great.
I will kiss your face. I will kiss your face.
James McGill.
Why, Beaslin, little Beaslin.
Sounds like a good person.
Come here, Rogie. You guys got to see how cute he is. Rogie, show everybody how cute you are. Rogan, what is that? What is this? What is that? Who's that? Rogan. Rogie, who is that? Rogie, why you beasling? Why you beasling, little beasel? Beasling all day.
James McGill.
Little beasel.
It's a bear run.
Why you beasling, little beasel? It's a bear run, you think? You think he's
Doc Hollandaise.
sensing the bear? We've had so many bears in
Beazle
that backyard.
has
Look at the muscles.
arrived.
He's got muscles. I swear the dog's got some muscles. You should see him run now, man. He had hurt his hip not too long ago.
Enoch YU Beaslin 420 Taurus. He's all perked up.
Yeah, he's laying down
Big
now.
Merc 83.
He's chilling now.
Smoke some cherry pie, get a drink of water, 'cause I get so high, it tastes so good, it makes a grown nays cry. Smoke some cherry pie. James McGill.
That's good. Okay.
He's beautiful.
All right, Merc, I'm with you. Smoke some cherry pie. Get a drink of water 'cause I get so high. Tastes so good, makes a grown nays cry. Smoke some cherry pie. Yeah. Oh, God, yes, I went there. That's pretty good. That was pretty good, Merc. All right, we will right now. We'll smoke some cherry pie right now, according to Merc. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. It is top of the hour.
James McGill. That was good. James McGill. Cheers.
All right. I got to go grab the newspaper because we've got an article about Joe Biden that we're going to discuss. I said, Mom, Joe Biden's crime bill locked up millions of black kids for smoking crack cocaine, while Hunter Biden, Joe
James
Biden's son,
McGill.
was snorting cocaine the whole
Okay,
time.
sounds fun.
Walking.
Big Merc 83. Seamer Cannabis. Cheers. Hashtag NLRC at Nays Garden. Big Merc 83. Terrific.
Beazle, what? Beazling, little Beazle. Beazling all day, little Beazle. White Beazling, little Beazle. Beazling all day. Little Beazle, white Beazling, little Beazle all day. Dude, I got so upset, I ripped the paper. That's true. I literally ripped the paper because I got upset. I was doing this, and I was closing it back up, and I fucking ripped the paper. All right, so here's the article. It's on the second page of the second section of the newspaper. Drug war blunts student loan relief. Rogie's finally come up in here, guys. I can't believe it. So let me stop this and go back to this because we've got some Rogie action here. We've got some Rogie action. Now, I went back, dude. I was doing a little sentimental video watching yesterday on YouTube, and I was going back and I found the days when Rogie was just a puppy, and I was watching the videos. Hey, bees. What's up, buddy? You want me to move over? I got more room for you. What? Did you get scared when I backed up, buddy?
Paul H.
Little bees.
Taking a break from internet soon, nay.
Bees
Father has weeks to go.
Looking out the window, little bees. What you seeing today, little bees? Oh, you're looking outside and seeing stuff. Cause you're beesling. I gotta change the white balance on this camera. Here we go. Perfect. That is the color. That's the color of stuff. Dude, is that the hawk right there on the roof? You guys, right when I turn the camera, you see the hawk on the corner? Is that what that is? It is. It is. You guys, the hawk is standing on the corner, oh my God, of the roof. Right there. We got him flying up there on video. So hold on 1 second. Oh my God.
Good boy,
Let me turn the
Rogan.
brightness down.
Dominic Leo. He was looking for his friends outside.
You guys see the hawk there on the roof? See him sitting there? I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. You know, we're watching Beazle and there's a hawk. Perfect. Perfect photography here. Look at the photography. Look at the angle. It's all about the angle. It's all about the angle. It's all about the angle. The angle.
James
It's all
McGill.
about we lost
Apply
the
you
hawk.
live in Jurassic Park in
Okay,
your
we lost
backyard
the hawk.
and just
Okay.
making a joke.
I
But
didn't
whatever
see
it
that.
looks
I guess
nice
the
it
hawk
for the
flew away.
bears and the hawks and shit. But I love hawks, they keep all the rodents of your property.
I don't see the hawk. We've got a hawk down here, but we've got the Beazle, and he be beazling all day. They are hunting rodents all day, that's for sure.
Dominic Leo. Cool.
He's so fucking cute though, man. I guess people don't want to watch my dog. Rogan, you get bad
Joel Froggy.
God, he's so
Nice
cute.
setup.
Bad viewership, Rogie. I'm sorry, buddy. Lost more than half of my audience showing my doggy. I was taking a poll there. Rogie didn't score very high.
James McGill.
I don't know why.
Cute.
Because I can sit and look at him all day because I think he's so fucking cute.
Mr. Blue 313 sets 10.
Yo, Bad Bad Blue Jaws, what's up?
GM.
Beazle.
Big Merc 83. Nays Attenborough be like bears, hawks, and deer oh my. Restream.io. Congratulations.
710,
You've
happy
received
710,
100
710,
messages
710,
today
happy
with
710,
Restream
everybody,
chat.
cheers.
Mr. Blue
Nobody's even
313
celebrating
sets
710
twin.
anymore.
710 and salute.
Little Beazle, white Beazlin. Cheers.
Big Merc 83. Churros.
That is so smooth. I'm just saying. That's as smooth as silk.
Seamer Cannabis.
I forgot how smooth the cherry pie was.
710
Oh my God.
IL.
Oh my God. Excuse me, Beazle. White Beazle, little
Paul H. My dog's keeping me cool and smiling. Silver Haze or Jack Hura around here at MO.
Little Beazle, why you beazling, little Beazle all day? Maybe it's my Beazle song people don't like. Paul H. My dogs keeping me cool and smiling. Silver Haze and Jack Hera. All right, around here. Right on. Is it Hera? Is it a new strain? I got cherry pie in my bowl. That's what I got. That's what I got, man. It's like you don't want to close these, but my mom is sitting right here eating breakfast. And, I don't want to disturb her because there's no telling what sort of filth might fly out of this one's mouth
Paul
in the
H.
morning when he's had his
Typo
cup of
nay.
coffee and smoking cannabis with his friends on the internet. Speaking of friends on the internet, Cyber. Cyber said a half hour. Damn it, he's 7 minutes late. God damn it. Dude, Rogie wants in. Hold on 1 second. He wants into the... Oh, yeah, he wanted to come in. Cool. That's so cute. Yeah. Okay, so Rogan loves my girlfriend. And he just wanted to go back, be in the bedroom with her right now. Which is funny. He was crying, let me in, let me in. God, so I wonder if that DoorDash was a scam or if it really happened, I'm quitting my job anyway. He said, be blessed. And ate his fucking food. Oh my God. Could have just made a TikTok video, just a joke. It could just be totally...
Rocks 1 SMF.
Like I said, who eats
Good
their
morning,
chicken wings
May
like that,
and
bro?
kids.
Can we examine the evidence for 1 second? I mean, don't think that I'm making a big deal about this. I mean, this is just what I like to say, common sense chicken wing eating. Just common sense chicken wing eating deems that when you look at those wings, you've only eaten, 2/3 of what's on that bone. You've left 1/3 of the material still on it. And what you find out is when you eat those parts of the bone, they're the tastiest parts of the wing. That right there, you're looking at nothing but flavor on the ends of those. It's flavor. It's so fucking good. And all those little pieces of grizzle all left on those bones, what are you doing? You are an amateur. You are an amateur wing eater. So when you eat your wings, make sure they don't look like this when you're done because you're doing it wrong.
James McGill.
There should be
Yeah,
no
I eat the
reason a
cartilage
rat
and
or a
everything.
cockroach should be attracted
Rocks
to
1
those
SMF.
bones if someone were to
The
leave
closer
them out
to
on
the
a counter
bone,
overnight.
the sweeter the meat.
Because you cleaned all of the edible material off of those bones
Doc Holland
properly,
Daisy.
each bone.
The meat tastes
And you took
better
the time to
closer
sit
the
there and
bone.
do it, and it's fun. Closer to the bone, Docky Hollandaise understands. Closer to the bone, sweeter the meat, says Rocks. James McGill says, yeah, I eat the cartilage and everything. Where is your chat? Rocks says, good morning. Good morning. Paul says typo. Oh, it was a typo? Jack Harrer? Okay, I got you. I got you, brother. I was like, that's a new strain I haven't even heard of. All right, so Jack Harrer. Hello, everybody. I'm here to tell you about the Jack Harrer. Paul H. is presiding over the Jack Harrer ceremony. Jack Harrer. Okay, MSN.com, go away. There's some newsiness stuff. There was something going on. Oh, yeah. drug war blunts student loan relief. So the first thing you need to do is you need to understand there's an image here of Joe Biden.
I can't eat the gristle anymore because
Right?
I've got
There's
problems,
an image of Joe Biden.
but I am a lifelong bone chewer.
A long time ago. And you need to understand the meaning of this headline. It says, drug war blunts student loan relief. Okay, so let's just go over this piece by piece. Student loan relief, right, is what Joe Biden is offering kids today, $10,000 relief on all of their student loan debt, right? We're going to lower your debt by $10,000, right? That's what he's offering, this right here. What this is right here, the drug war, is what he helped start with the crime bill. He's the manufacturer of one of the, what you would call architects of the drug war that was started by Richard Nixon while he was a senator. And he was writing the legislation for this drug war. So what you have here in the statement is he is trying to offer relief to people who were affected by the drug war that he created, and it's not doing a good job of it. It's the drug war blunt student loan relief. It's like it would have been good, but for this. And this entire article goes on to explain that. And in the photograph shows Joe Biden, and it says under the photograph, it says, then Senator Joe Biden, D. Delaware, right, and Senator Lawton Chiles, D. Florida, talk about the problem of crack cocaine. Biden's agenda to fight the war on drugs ended up disproportionately hurting Black and Hispanic Americans. It literally says that. It literally says that. I want you to be able to say, I know it's small. I want you to be able to read that under what it says under that photo. See, I'm not making that shit up. It says Biden's agenda to fight the war on drugs ended up disproportionately hurting Black and Hispanic Americans. So his CIA at the time decided to bring a bunch of crack cocaine into the United States because they're fucking evil idiots, right? Get it all out in where there's poor areas and a lot of Black people. And then turn around and go arrest those people for possessing the drugs that you gave them, right? Well, when the white people who don't really have access to that crack and so they have what they call powder, those people don't have to go to jail. They get in trouble, yeah, and they go to court, and the judge is like, dismiss the case or whatever. That's what because it was powder. That's how the law was written, to discriminate against whether you had powder or crack. And if you had the crack, you were going to jail, Jack. It was like 3 years, mandatory, whatever. Mandatory sentencing for possession of crack cocaine. And it worked against, Blacks and Hispanics, and everybody knows it. And the thing is, I was telling my mom, is like, the paper never mentions it. I was like, we all know it. She's like, I don't know that. I'm like, well, you're going to know it, Mom. I said, because sooner or later, they're going to print an article about it in the paper, and they're not going to be able to hide it anymore. And you're going to see what Joe Biden is responsible for. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to. And this morning, I'm like, holy shit, Mom, it's here. I was like, Mom, it's here. It's in the paper. They did it. They did it.
And I smoke a lot of cannabis, but that's medicine.
Man, I wouldn't mind reading you guys this article. U.S. policy pushed by Biden in the 90s is still felt by some today. And it's too bad that they worded it by some. They could have worded it so much better. That, the way I would have worded it? By the exact number of people that it's affected. U.S. policy pushed by Biden in 90s has affected, and then put the number of people negatively.
Colin Daisy.
That's all. That's how I would have written that
subtitle. To the article.
The subtext. Oh, the subtext thereof, which I have read for you today. President Joe Biden says he hopes his proposal to forgive federal student loans will narrow the nation's racial wealth gap. You guys ever hear anybody talk about the wealth gap?
SMF.
So I don't want to
Possession
lose
of
any
any
of you. I'm
drug
going to
for
tell you
personal
exactly what
use
they mean
should
when they
not
say
be a
that.
crime.
They're talking about the difference between people that have a lot of money and people that don't have a lot of money. That's all that is. Okay, so there's this gap that they say. There's the people that have a lot of money have a whole lot of money. And the people that don't have a lot of money, they don't have any money at all. That's what they're talking about, okay? But a generation of Black and Hispanic Americans was disproportionately shut out of one of the keys to Biden's plan. Shut out of one of the keys to Biden's plan,
Rocks 1 SMF.
the Pell Grant program.
I hear
couldn't
about
see
it
the
all the
colon.
time. We are the white family in the projects.
Oh, yes, there's plainly a colon
Dominic
here. Hello,
Leo.
Sophisticated man reported.
May, if I
Of
could
course,
ask
hello.
Trump one more
Yes.
thing, it be, if these documents were planted by the FBI,
Trump,
why
one
do you want
more
them back?
thing, the documents were planted by the FBI. Why would you want them back? Why? Right? That's a good question. Oh my God. Okay. Well, check this out, Dominic, okay? Because this isn't about that. Check this out, okay? This is different. All right? As part of the war on drugs, a consequential anti-crime legislative agenda that Biden championed as a U.S. Senator, an estimated hundreds of thousands of convicted drug offenders had their access to federal financial aid delayed or denied, including Pell Grants and student loans. His legislation. So, the CIA brings the crack cocaine into the country, starts the craze, lets them, once they get some, then they start learning how to make it themselves
Nays Garden.
in the poor neighborhoods, right?
Download Twitter or
CIA
visit
started the
twitter.com
entire
and
thing.
search at Nays Garden, at Nays Garden
Then you
Show,
write a
at
law
Trivia
under
News for the
Nixon,
full
Joe
podcast
Biden,
experience.
saying, hey, if
YouTube
you're in
channel
possession
at
of this
Trivia
stuff
News
that
on
we
Twitter.
brought you and we taught you how to create, if you're in possession of this, you're going to go to prison, mandatory prison sentence. Then you have included in that bill that says if you've been arrested and you serve time for crack cocaine, you cannot get an education with federal grant money. That's exactly what Joe Biden set up. So what they're saying is your elite relief isn't helping the people that you locked up in prison, and it's once again disproportionately helping white people and not people of color. And man, I do want to read this entire article to you. I want to read the whole article to you. Let's go with, no, there it is. Perfect. This is perfect right here. Just to show the hypocrisy behind this guy. All right, here we go.
Josh G.
As part of the war on
It's
drugs,
always a
okay, we
Trojan
got through
horse,
that.
isn't it?
If they wanted to go to college after their prison terms ended, these offenders had to take on larger, often predatory private student loans. So on top of all that, then when they go to school, they get thrown into debt that they can't get out of. See how all that
Ross
worked?
1 SMF.
And you wonder how devious
Nor
Joe
can you get
Biden
SNAP,
was.
housing assistance,
You wonder
or
how
many other assistance
devious
benefits.
Hillary Clinton
White
was
folks get convicted less
when they
often because
manufactured
they
all
can afford
this
good lawyers.
legislation. Super predators. Super predators. You ever seen Hillary Clinton talking about super predators? Some were discouraged from seeking federal aid by a requirement to disclose their drug record on financial aid programs, financial aid applications, while others put off attending college or dropped out entirely. The people most harmed by these policies, Black and Latino men, thanks to drug laws in the 1990s with harsh punishments for crack cocaine and marijuana offenses. It says marijuana in here. Incarceration rates for men of color skyrocketed. The policies remained in place until Congress repealed the Pell Grant ban in 2020. 2020. Remember, this stuff was started in the 1990s. America's student loan debt burden, which tops $1.6 trillion, is especially heavy on Black and Hispanic borrowers who on average have less family wealth to pay for it. Biden said last week as he announced the forgiveness plan. The administration has offered to forgive up to $10,000 in student debt for individuals earning annual incomes of less than $125,000 or less than $250,000 for families. And its offer doubles the debt relief to $20,000 for borrowers who also receive Pell Grants, a federal program that gives the neediest undergraduates aid they don't have to repay. Studies show that Pell Grants routinely help more than half of Black students and almost half of Hispanic students afford college. According to the White House, among the 43 million borrowers who are eligible for debt relief under Biden's plan, more than 60% are Pell Grant recipients. Sounds good, right? The White House said in a statement to the Associated Press that the student debt relief plan will wipe away about half of the average debt held by Black and Hispanic borrowers, not counting the additional $10,000 cancellation for Pell Grant recipients. In a speech Tuesday after the AP story published, Biden said people leaving prison need help to successfully re-enter society.
Mr. Blue 313 Setst
I'm going to go on.
Hashtag
If you
fuck
served
them.
your time, you shouldn't be deprived of being able to get a
89
Pell
IT.
Grant to go to school, Biden said in
Hello?
remarks at Wilkes University
Mr.
in
Blue
Pennsylvania
313
on his
Setst
administration's plans to
Bo.
prevent crime. You should be able to get a degree. Amid debate over whether Biden's forgiveness plan goes far enough for disproportionately indebted communities, criminal justice reform advocates say the president's solutions to the student debt crisis must be as comprehensive as the anti-drug laws were. They're, the ones that he wrote. I think there's a particular, this is a quote, I think there's a particular onus on this administration and on this president to be part of the solution for issues that he was very deeply involved in, said Melissa Moore, the director of civil systems reform at Drug Policy Alliance. There's a generation of former drug offenders who borrowed to pay for school but don't have Pell Grants or federal loans and won't have any of their student debt forgiven. According to a Student Borrower Protection Center report on private loan debt, Black students are 4 times as likely as white students to struggle in repayment of private loans. An AP review last year of federal and state incarceration data showed
Dominic
that
Leo.
between 1975
Yes,
and
Joe did help
2019,
write the crime
the
bill.
U.S. prison population jumped from 593,000
Andrew
to
Hay.
one.
Am I here?
240,593 to 1.43 million Americans. That's more than 10 times, right? A jump in incarcerated people. As a result of the war on drugs that President Richard Nixon declared in 1971, about 1 in 5 people were incarcerated with a drug offense listed as their most serious crime. Nixon's Democratic and Republican presidential successors would go on to leverage drug war. I'm sorry, my newspaper was on the mic. It's probably making all kinds of stupid noise. I'm very professional, as you can see. Nixon's Democratic and Republican presidential successors would go on to leverage drug war policies responding to an alarming national surge in violent crime linked to the illegal drug trade, cementing the drug war's legacy. This is from the AP, by the way, this article. After the passage of stiffer state and federal penalties for crack cocaine and other drugs, the incarceration rates for Black and Hispanic Americans tripled between 1970 and the year 2000. By comparison, the white incarceration rate
Dominic
only
Leo.
doubled in that same time span.
May true federal government put crack on the
Biden's
street.
Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act of 1994 put in place the ban on Pell Grants and other federal financial aid for people incarcerated in federal or state prison. However, then Senator Biden reportedly opposed the amendment that added the ban to his bill. At the time, his spokesperson said Biden believed education programs could break the cycle of recidivism among formerly incarcerated individuals. Ultimately, Biden worked passionately to pass the crime bill he sponsored. Academic programs in federal and state prisons, which had been robust, dwindled severely nationwide. In 1998, Congress expanded the ban to exclude any student with a state or federal drug conviction from receiving Pell Grants and federal student loans for as little as 1 year or indefinitely, depending on the number of convictions. Biden voted in favor of the measure, although his opinion on the Pell Grant provision was unclear. In the 5 years after the expanded ban took effect, the measure cost more than 140,000 would-be college students between 41 million and 54 million in Pell Grants per year, and between 100 million and 164 million in federal student loans per year, according to an estimate by the Federal Government Accountability Office. However, in 2006, Congress changed the ban on grants to drug offenders. In 2006, it applied only to students whose convictions happened while they were receiving federal student aid, narrowing its effect significantly. Although experts say the law still forced hundreds of enrolled students to drop out of college when they lost their aid. The ban on Pell Grants for incarcerated individuals was fully repealed when Congress passed the omnibus spending and COVID-19 relief legislation in December 2020. It was the very end of 2020. It wasn't even that long ago. Drug convictions no longer affect a student's financial aid eligibility, although the question still appears on the free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA. In April, the United States Department of Education expanded its Second Chance Pell Program, which provides grants to incarcerated students to help them enroll in academic programs. Yeah, it's too little, too late, is what they're saying in that article. And I think that article is it was desperately needed to be printed in the Orlando Sentinel, just so when my mom goes and votes for Joe Biden, and I know she will, and everyone else who goes, they know where he's coming from. They are not sheltered from the reality of what he did, and never forget that while millions of black boys were incarcerated in prisons, his son was snorting cocaine and running scot-free. And those kids, those black kids and those Hispanic kids, they were being, their lives were being ruined by his legislation while he's protected his son his whole life for the same fucking drug. He's got him on video snorting it. So, just understand, man, these people don't change, man. Yeah, he doesn't want your daughter to have autonomy over her own body. He grabs little kids and he smells them and he holds them. You know, he doesn't care about your boundaries. You know, a president that doesn't understand boundaries, he doesn't give a fuck about anybody at all. But, you know, people are going to go vote for him. Just understand the evil shit behind him, you know? What is this? Why is this here? What is this doing here? We don't want that. Psst. What is that doing there? Kansas teacher who refused to use students' preferred pronouns awarded $95,000 in suit. Good. Let's go over that. Good. All right, so Kansas teacher who refused to use students' preferred pronouns awarded $95,000 in suit. A Kansas school district will pay a former middle school teacher $95,000 to settle a lawsuit she filed after she was disciplined for refusing to use a student's preferred pronouns, her attorneys announced Wednesday. Good. Pamela Ricard, a former math teacher at Fort Riley Middle School, sued the Geary County School District in March after she was reprimanded and suspended for 3 days in the spring of 2021. She said the district's policies on preferred pronouns violated her religious beliefs. Man, it's not your religious beliefs. It's your free speech. What do you mean your religious beliefs? Is that how she won this based on religious beliefs? Ricard said the district denied her request. Well, I'm going to have to change my whole opinion on this, man. What? Oh, man, no, dude, no. No, man, I just got punked. Pamela Ricard, a former math teacher at Fort Riley Middle School. Okay. Ricard said the district denied her request for a religious exemption to its policy that teachers use students' preferred names, pronouns in school. Teachers also were told to conceal a student's preference by using legal names when addressing parents. That was the student's wish. Using legal names. Student's preference by using legal names. No school district should ever force teachers to willfully deceive parents or engage in any speech that violates their deeply held religious beliefs. What? Declining. What? Todd, the school addressed the student has missed to avoid using the student's preferred name after Picard was told the student used he/him pronouns. As Miss respected the student while also upholding records. Believes God assigns gender at birth, and any policy requiring her to use language that is different from the student's actively violates religious beliefs. Oh, come on! Bullshit! You know, I hate the whole pronouns thing. I do. I fucking hate it. Call me this or that or whatever. But okay. Then they want you to call them that, so just call them that. That's
and
it.
No one
That's the
fucking
way it should be.
assign a gender at birth,
But
dude.
for you to claim that your religious beliefs were violated because you were suspended for not calling a child what they wish to be called. Look, if a kid comes in today and says, look, today I figured that's what it's going to be. Today I identify as a cat, and you will refer to me as a cat. Those are my pronouns. You know, you refer to me as a doorknob. You know, kids pull this shit. That's what I figured it was. No, this was a kid that was, I guess, transitioning or whatever, and wished to be called whatever. And hey, man, I'm okay with that. That teacher should have been okay with that. And for her to claim religious beliefs, that's hate. Jesus would hate you for that. Why you gotta hate? Jesus would look at you and say, what is wrong with you, woman? What's wrong with you? That person wants to be called he. That person wants to be called she. Call him that. Get the fuck over it. Call him that. Now, you know, if you're going to refuse to call them a legitimate thing that they're transitioning to, seriously, well, then, yeah, suspend the fuck out of them. And I'd say they'd lose that lawsuit. But this whole religious beliefs thing, I can't believe this fucking stupid-ass jury awarded this over religious beliefs. Over religious beliefs. So, look. Billy! What's up, buddy? I love you, Billy. I haven't seen you lately, and I want to stay and hang out, but unfortunately, I did the hour thing, bro, and I was just going to shut it down, bruh. we were talking about Joe Biden and the drug war, the war on drugs, and how his student loan debt relief doesn't help the kids that he hurt with his, conveniently doesn't help those kids that didn't get Pell Grants, didn't get government-funded
Valentine.
loans. It doesn't help Black
Yet
and
there's a million
Hispanics.
Rastas
That
in
his
jail
drug,
for practicing religious
that his
beliefs.
crime bill disproportionately locked up.
Hashtag keep it open.
Ross is in jail. Yeah, hashtag keep it open, Daki Hollandaise. I love you guys. I love you guys. But I'm going to go outside with my girlfriend, walk my dog with her. There's bears in the area. I got to go be a man and defend my woman. And she's got my doggy. And he will defend her. But anyway, I love you guys. I will see you on the next show, which will be today. So make sure you have your notifications turned on. All right? Billy, go back and enjoy this show, man. Retro, enjoy it, man. Go watch it from the beginning. You'll like it. It was fun.
Have fun, brother.
I showed some bear footage.
Much love.
We talked about some controversial shit. I had to block somebody immediately, and turned out after I blocked him was a great show. So, love you guys. Take care.